What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I was throwing around a little paddle tail, also dragging a shaky head on the bottom, catching some pretty good smallmouth. We're coming into the end of August, so it's going to start transitioning into fall, but these bass should start to be moving, eating up, chasing minnows. But yeah, we're going to keep on casting, hopefully get on some of these active smallmouth. But thank you for clicking this video. I really appreciate all the support, but let's get fishing. Alright, good afternoon guys. Again, back out here at Susquehanna. Look at all those little chubs right there. Today, I'm going to toss around a little paddle tail here. This is a mega bass. I believe it's the Hazedong. This is the shad color. And I have it paired up with a North Branch tackle. This is a ball head, little swim bait jig here. It actually has some threads that you can thread the plastic on there. Yeah, we're gonna toss this around and I have a feeling it should work. These past couple evenings I've been seeing some bass blowing up on the banks, some minnows being chased, so it should be a good lure as long as we don't get caught in a bunch of grass. I feel like the little chartreuse head should help it stand out a little bit too. So the water is primarily clear, so the levels are up because we've been getting some rain the past couple of days. Thankfully it doesn't have the water all cloudy and muddy. And the weight of this little swim bait jig head here is only an 1/8 ounce, which is perfect because all this grass, I don't want something really heavy to get me down in the grass. I want something just to get me down below the surface and right above the grass. So it's kind of like perfect weight for right now. As the grass starts dying, you can always use a heavier one, but with the exposed hook, if you get in that grass, you're just going to get big wads of grass every time you reel it in. And even now, as you can see, I'm still getting some grass, but not as bad as it could be. We're going to make a few more casts here, move on to the next spot. Should be able to hook into one here. So this is usually a promising stretch. The water is starting to cool down, so should get these smallies into their fall phase here where they start feeding up again. There we go. I just start burning it in. I saw a little wake, sure enough. Oh great, fall fish. It's not what we wanted. Well, at least we got something on the bank. Nice thing about these jig heads here too with the threads, it makes your plastic last a lot longer. It's not gonna keep getting pulled down and everything. Well, we're just gonna keep beating the bank until we find some smallies here. Might try a spot too that I haven't been to in a while. I think the game plan is fish this swim bait. Like I said, maybe a bottom bait throughout the day. Then this evening, try for some top water. Get some of those blow up actions on video. Just can't beat them. There we go, there's a fish. Don't tell me it's another fall fish. It is. I guess these guys are active today. Fish number 2, not the species we're looking for. Got a bite mark right there on him. Someone tried to get him. Oh, just got hit right there. Took my tail off. What the heck? Alright, well, I don't have another paddle tail with me. That one looked like it had some teeth maybe. A little chunk taken out of the bottom. But like I said, since I don't have another paddle tail with me, I'm gonna tie on Something to drag across the bottom. All right, so here's my second bait of choice. This is little baby goat. As you can see, this is green pumpkin on top, orange on the bottom, and I have it on a shaky head here. So I just saw a big old crawfish right down in there crawling around. So maybe this is the ticket. Big old catfish right in front of me right now. There's a fish. He's in the grass. So I can feel my line going through the grass. And something just jumped out there too. Come here, bud. Finally, smallmouth. So just dragging that little shaky head across the bottom. There we go, first smallie of the day. Let's see if we can catch this one that just jumped over here. Is that a fish? Oh, he popped off. I feel like a decent fish. Dang it. Kind of felt like my lure got snagged on a rock. Then all of a sudden it pulled back. Dang it. There's something. Our little smallie. And he was tucked up right in that grass. There we go, little guy. Kind of looks like a spot. Kind of looks like he's got a little line going down his side there. Huh. There we go. There's a good fish. That's a nice one. And just dragging around that little baby goat on the shaky head. It's not a bad one. There we go. Look at that beaut. Again, not a bad one at all. Nice little chunker. Sweet. Well, if you can't tell, it's a new day. I didn't catch anything at the other boat launch yesterday, so I figured I'd try out here this morning. Maybe go back to Shady Nook and try again. So far, first fish of the day. That was a good one. Again, just dragging around this little baby goat on the bottom, trying to mimic crawfish. So I can feel my lure going through grass out there. I'm kind of just slowly pulling it through it. So I feel like these bass are going to be in the grass, around the grass, just waiting for them to hammer my bait. So that last one just caught. There was no doubt that was a fish. Like I said, the water is starting to cool down a little bit, so these fish should be moving. Another one. That feels decent too. out of grass. He's fighting like a good one. It is a nice one. Oh, come here, bud. Big ones must be out today. Look at that. Another freaking tank. There we go, number 2 for the day. Again, another good fish. All right, let's let this girl go. Let her keep eating up. As you can see, starting to get a little belly on her there. Good fish. And there's 2 times of the year where the fishing is just pretty incredible. That's spring when the fish are coming out of winter, and fall when the fish are starting to feed up to get ready for winter. Like I said, we're just hitting that transition here where I'm at, where they're gonna start feeding up. I was gonna tie on another little swim bait, little paddle tail, but I think I'm gonna keep on dragging this on the bottom. Tell you what, I love throwing around this lure on a BFS too. Like I said, this braided line just zings it out there. All right, well, let's go upriver. Like I said, we'll try at the boat launch again up there. All right, well, I made it out here to the nook again. Hopefully something wants to bite today. Again, I really don't have that much room because the river's up, but I'm gonna see if we can squeeze down here. There we go, there's a fish. Second cast. Oh, get out of the grass. There we go. Not as big as the first 2, but at least we finally got a fish here. All right, well, I caught that one up there at Shady Nook. I also went to the fiber dam too, but it's chocolate milk up there. So I decided to come back down here where the water's clean. Still gotta throw around this little shaky head jig with the baby goat on there. There we go, there's a fish. It's putting up a good fight. Another decent one. There we go. So they're loving this little baby goat, man. It must be on that crawfish bite. Again, another good one. And the way I'm retrieving this too is I'm just slowly reeling it. Just letting it bump off the bottom, trying to get them legs to kick a little bit. There's definitely no secret of how to retrieve it, really. All right, well, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I'm gonna walk to the truck, get rigged up with some other baits, keep on fishing throughout the day here. Maybe even throw a topwater on too in the evening. But stay tuned for the upcoming videos because the fishing, like I said, it's gonna start firing up again. But I'll see you guys soon. Stay fishing, stay anchored.